still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Destined for oblivion.
Open sesame.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. This is what exploring the cosmos is all about. Let's save some time.
All together! Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
storm's on the horizon.
Refusing the token. A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work on the still waters of oblivion.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
May the foul stench just hit.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Yeah.
Clouds scattered. No holding back. Share good fortunes.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
A little more heat. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Eventually resting.
Another
Stay with
stroll.
you a little
Death's
longer.
door.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more.
Free will, destined for oblivion.
Have clouds scattered.
Allow me to be a pure body and mind. Time to cleanse the filth.
Another journey
Be a pure body and mind.
Dream vanished.
More seasoning.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah.
Destined for oblivion.
fine. Unite our goals.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Is this my fate?
All will eventually rest upon the earth.
I'm honored by your presence. A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
It's better to make no move, more seasoned.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Clouds scattered.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
It's fine. Dream vanished. Share good fortunes. Let us dance once more.
Destined for oblivion. Eventually reach.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Get it together. Everything in this world is bleeding. Be of your body and mind. Get it together. The smoke is gone. The fire is out.
It's fine.
Refusing the little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Unite our goals.
Yeah.
More seasoning.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
No holding back. Clouds scattered.
How about letting the enemies a little more heat?
May the foul stench to be of your body and mine.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Feeling tired already? You will require everything in this world is bleeding.
Have we met? Dream vanished. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. Unite our goals.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again.
May the foul... Yeah!
A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? Like back.
I'll eventually stay with you a little longer. Destined for oblivion. Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
The smoke is gone. The fire is out.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
What is that?
Incense ascends.
Stream forth gleam of old blades.
Spicy, stimulating.
A slow
Something
signal.
ominous has arrived.
Stream forth gleam of old blades.
Refusing the toast? A little more heat. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. Share good fortunes.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Destined for oblivion.
Have we met? Clouds scattered.
It's bet more seasoned.
Allow me to purge the brew.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Incense ascends, entwined with it. Incense ascends, entwined with...
Refusing the toast? A little more heat.
Unite our goals.
May the Faustin be of your body and mine!
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
scroll at death's door.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Clouds scattered.
Another season.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Take a look. This is pure genius.
Refusing a little more heat.
Be of your body and mind.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
More season.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
How familiar.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? A little more heat.
Destined for oblivion. Another journey. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Take a look. This is pure genius in action. You look tough.
More season. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
I weep for the departed. Hasten. We've hardly any time left. It too shall fall.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Spicy, stimulating. Something ominous has arrived.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Refusing the more seasoning.
Adjusting calculations.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal? Refusing a little more heat.
Threat index raised.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Purge initiated.
Dreams of... Let us dance once more. Share good fortune.
I weep for the departed. Hasten. It too shall fall.
Evaluating.
The truth burns everything in this world. Is bleeding.
Replenishing combat capability initiating.
My back.
Still waters of oblivion.
Time to cleanse the filth.
It's better to make no move.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Protocol terminated.
How about letting the enemy strip more seasoning? A little more heat.
Reinforcing.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Execute annihilation.
Stay with you a little longer.
High-risk individual.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Dream vanished.
May the foul stench be of your body and mind.
Family.
Let's save some time. All together!
Incense ascends, entwined with...
Storm's on the horizon.
Not yet time to...
Slow simmer up.
Stream forth! Gleam of old blades.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes. There'll be a way.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before?
There'll be a way. Unite our goals.
How about letting the enemy strike for a little more heat? I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Things can... Let us dance once more.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's happening. Destined for oblivion.
Clouds scattered. Dream vanished.
Be of your body and mind.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
More season.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
It's better to make no move. How about letting the enemies?
Be of your body and mind.
Share good fortunes. No holding back. Clouds scattered.
Get it together.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free from the still waters of oblivion.
May the foul stench just time to cleanse the filth. Be of your body and mind.
Another journey begins.
Dream vanished.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Dreams of a path. Let us dance once more.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I like adding fuel to the fire. More seasoning.
Unite our goals.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Have we met?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Clouds scattered. Share good fortunes.
Free will, or destined for oblivion.
It's better to make no...
Time to cleanse the filth.
It's fine. Have we met? Dream vanished. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Back.
Destined for oblivion.